Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from our studios here at the Grand Hyatt Vail on this Tuesday morning. Still a rather chilly and a little snowy bit of a Tuesday morning for you, the 15th of November, halfway through the month. Can't believe it, but we've got a lot of things to tell you about today in the snow department, in the activities and events department, lots of things. So we've got a packed show for you. We're going to be with you for probably the next hour till about 8:30, and we're going to let you know about the Grand Hyatt's must try new cocktails. We'll be making those live on the show today. We'll also let you know about a really cool mural that incorporates dozens of family members in a Lion's Head home. And we'll be checking in with our very own Meredith Kirkman. She's a busy gal. She's not only one of our hosts here on the mornings on Vail Valley Live, she is also developing future filmmakers with her film camp. So that's going to be tonight. They've got a debut, a premiere, if you will. That'll be over at the Riverwalk Theater. It's open to the public. So she's going to chime in and let us know all about that. So we're looking forward to that. That'll be from 5:30 to 7:30 this evening. Q&A afterwards, and you can talk to the girls. And these girls are relatively young, elementary school, middle school, high school. So it'll be really cool to see what they've come up with this evening. So check that out at Riverwalk Theater. But let's get to the weather and the snow reports because it is a powder day out on the hills. So you won't be able to believe it, but we're going to see temperatures pretty chilly. This is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. And if you need to bundle up, if you need some coats, some boots, you're going to find it at a huge discount over at the outlets at Silverthorne. But for today, we're going to still see a chance of snow showers, mostly before noon, kind of tapering off. Look at these temperatures. It's 4 degrees right now at Beaver Creek. And sorry, this says Beaver Creek twice, but it's pretty similar over in Vail as well. And the temperatures, as we do the hour by hour, it's really not going to warm up much, especially with not a lot of sunshine earlier in the day. We could maybe see some sunshine and clearing later on tonight. When that clears, we're going to see an overnight low hovering around 0 degrees this evening. And then for tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies, a high in the mid to upper 20s. Overnight lows still dropping down into the single digits. And then by Thursday and Friday, we do have a chance of snow going on Thursday night into Friday. And then by Friday afternoon, things look like it'll clear and we've got sunshine for your Saturday. Looking at snow totals, what they're predicting right now out of this storm on Friday, just maybe three inches or so. But I don't know. We got 9 inches of new snow on Vail Mountain in the last 24 hours. That was not predicted. That is a huge surprise. I know some people that I went out there yesterday and, it was snowing pretty much throughout the day, but we weren't expecting this huge dump of snow. We don't have a ton on the valley floor, but wow, every little bit helps. And with that new snow, that can really help they'll open up more terrain. Now, they have not listed anything yet, but pay attention to their website, their social media accounts. Right now, what is open out of Vail Village is Gondola 1 to Tier 4, which is your Mountaintop Express. Now, from there, you've got Swingsville, you've got Slifer Express, you've got Cappuccino, you have Powerline that runs right to the east of Ramshorn, and that flows in Ramshorn, and then Ramshorn is open for you. And then South Lookmaw, so a little bit of steeps and some bumps on South Lookmaw, a little bit on Upper Powerline, if you want to just kind of get your mogul legs back again, and then head back down to 4. Now, out of Lion's Head, we have Gondola 19. That's the Eagle Bond Gondola. That'll take you up to Eagle's Nest. And up there, we have Chair 15. That's the little Eagle lift. That's a beginner chair. There really isn't any beginner for very, very beginner runs over out of Midvale. Even though Swingsville is listed as a green, I saw some people there over the weekend that probably should not have been there. I think it was a little bit too much for their ability level. So really just start those beginners out on Little Eagle Lift, and then you're going to download at the end of the day at both locations, Lion's Head as well as Vail Village. You'll just come back down to the base on the gondola. They're trying to get top to bottom skiing open. I hear Born Free is close. I was riding the chairlift with one of the snow kind operators, and he was kind of giving me the gist of what's going on. That's why I think it's always important to like take the headphones off, listen, and introduce yourself to the other people on the chairlift. You never know who you're going to meet, and you a lot of times get some valuable information. So pay attention to what's going to be happening, because things could expand. We're a little over 100 acres on Vail Mountain, but that could change with this 9 inches of new snow. And then Copper has 2 inches new. Breck has 6 inches new. So if you're thinking about bopping over to a few of the other resorts, Vail and Breck and Keystone, of course, are on the Epic Pass. Epic Pass prices go up on November 20th. So think about some of the options that you can get. You can get the 10-day pass. You can get the full unlimited, unrestricted pass. And then Copper is on the Icon Pass, but a couple different options for you. So there's a look at what we have going on, but so cool that we have that happening. And we also want to let you know about what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. And for Tuesday, the 15th of November, and on the cover, nice ice. Solaris workers prepare the ice rink Monday in Vail Village. The village is transitioning to the winter season. So we're moving out the little soccer ball and the games and everything we had all summer long, and we're getting that ice ready for some fun ice shows, as well as just public skating throughout the day and the evening. On the cover of today's Vail Daily, well, a longtime local, Chris Del Bosco, he's not done yet. Eagle Vail's Chris Del Bosco, whose World Cup career was defined by second chances, will write his final ski cross chapter in red, white, and blue. He was doing ski cross for Canada for a number of years, and it's good to see him back on the U.S. team. Check this out. It's on page A2 of the Vail Daily. Also, on page A3, Shift e-bike regional program off to a good start. Healthy usage patterns contribute to reduction of greenhouse gas emissions in the region. So it looks like those Shift e-bikes will be sticking around. And you can find your friends and find your furry friends in Town Talk today, as well as the Vail Live page. You're going to find that on page A10. And a couple of big thank yous to our veterans. There's our Pete Thompson. He spoke in the classroom during Veterans Day and inspired a lot of students. And then Colorado Gives Day, Eagle County Gives Day is coming up. So you could support these great nonprofits. You're going to head out to 4 Eagle Ranch. They're going to do an event on the 29th. And they could really use your support. So we want to remind you that Eagle County Gives Day is coming up, and Colorado Gives Day just follows that. And then in sports and outdoors, Copper gets fresh snow for opening day. And Copper Mountain is also playing host to the speed ski teams. They're doing all sorts of training over at their speed center. We've got teams from Austria, Germany, and of course the US. So this is speed teams versus technical teams. Technical events include the giant slalom and slalom. Those are slower races. They have more gates. And then the speed, less gates, higher speed. That's the downhill. That's the Super G. And that's what's going to be coming to our area as soon as we get the World Cup ski racing happening. And that'll be over at the Birds of Prey at Beaver Creek. So pretty cool to see all that going on. And then for roads, let's take a look at what's going on with our roads. Did you hear about that fire, that semi-truck that caught fire on I-70 in westbound East Eaglevale? Yep, that blocked things off for quite some bit. But here we're looking, we've got Eastvale, we've got Dow Junction. Looks like the camera's a little dirty in Dow Junction. Eisenhower Tunnel approach and Vail Pass Summit. Looks like things are moving pretty smoothly and not a lot of snow falling up at Vail Pass Summit or even at Eisenhower Tunnel. So once again, that storm is kind of moving out, and we should see things get a little bit more clear by today and definitely by tonight. We'll have clear skies overnight. So there's a look at what we've got going on. Vail Valley Live, we've got a lot more coming up. Stay with us.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
I've been talking a lot about Restaurant Week and all the deals going on with that. That goes all the way through November 23rd. But there's also lots of deals on spa treatments. I used to have some friends that would only come into town during the off season to get the restaurant deals and to get the spa deals, and a lot of times a lodging deal. So it's value season up here in the mountains, especially before we really get all the resorts open, Beaver Creek open, and the holidays. So take advantage of the savings that's going on before that. So over at the Four Seasons, they've got a beautiful spa there. You can enjoy $100 off an 80-minute Four Seasons custom massage and complimentary glass of prosecco. And that's such a great way to just really relax, either before or after your massage, just to just sit in their lounge and enjoy a glass, or maybe head out to their pool, their hot tubs, and that area. They've got a great view of Vail Mountain from there. And in addition to the treatment, you can enjoy a full day of relaxation. You can check out that oversized hot tub. They've got the cold plunge as well, or the eucalyptus steam room, dry sauna, and all sorts of relaxation lounges. So that's a good deal for you. Over at Gravity House, this is the old Vail Mountain Lodge and Spa. They changed over a couple years ago, but it's just nice to give people a reminder of the location. So they're kind of doing a spa powder package. So if you want to buy a series, you can buy 5 50-minute treatments and save 40%. That could be a good idea for a gift for somebody, for Christmas, and then they could do one, once a month, 5 months of massage. And then also they're doing some deals on massages and or facials. You can get a package deal on that as well. So, and then they're also doing some discounts on treatments. So I would give them a call. You can find out more about what their certain specials are throughout the day, and then take advantage of it and relax this weekend before the craziness of the holidays begin, with Thanksgiving just around the corner. Now, a few other things going on. We've got some comedy coming to town. We have Ben Bryant. He will be over at Bridge Street Bar. This has been the home for many of the Vail Comedy Show events. So this is the basement bar. They'll be selling tickets for you. Tickets range anywhere from 25 to 80, kind of depending on what you're looking for. And this will be at 7 p.m. That's when the doors will open. And then the comedy will get rolling right about 8. And so you can check out more about that. You can get a Vail Comedy's website for more details on other shows coming up as well. And then Restaurant Week. Hey, do we have my picture ready, Carlin?
Not loaded just
Okay, not loaded. Let's wait for Restaurant Week till we can get that loaded. I did go again. I'm not even buying groceries this week, Carlin. I'm just eating out. Because you know what? I don't make anything, but I can make reservations. That's what I'm doing. But so also this evening, so we were talking about this earlier at the beginning of the show, that we're going to have Meredith Kirkman on later on in the hour and talk about her film camp premiere. And that is a project of Youth Power 365, which is the Vail Valley Foundation's educational arm. And Meredith's been conducting her film camps for a couple of years now. And they've really grown, and they've really gained a lot of interest. And she's trying to get girls that are interested in film to see the process. Meredith actually debuted one of her films at our Vail Film Festival. I think it was 2019. It was before COVID. So I think it was August of 2019. And so that's going to be really cool and a great way to support these youth that are trying to get out there. You're going to see some movies tonight. They've got a bunch of little shorts, and that'll be from 5:30 to 7:30. I'm going to be doing the Q&A with some of the students afterwards. So it should be a lot of fun. It's absolutely free to join. Riverwalk Theater, a great community theater that does so much for us. So we're really excited to have that this evening. Dress up. It'll be like a red carpet event. So we're excited for that. Also this week, I mentioned that the U.S. ski team, the speed teams, are training over at Copper Mountain. And they're going to be doing a lot of things going on. I think their media day is today. Tomorrow, here in Vail Village, they're going to be doing a fundraiser at Yama Sushi. And you need to realize that the U.S. Alpine, our teams are privately funded. We're not like the big, like Austria and Germany may get some government funding. This is all private. So this is going to be over at Yamasushi, right there in the Lodge Promenade, across from the Sweet Basil, and just down the road up from the creek and the International Bridge. And only about 60 people can go. It's a kind of a limited capacity in Yamasushi. You're going to have some delicious sushi. You're going to rub elbows with the ski team. We're going to have, I bet you Stephen Nyman will be there. I bet you Bryce Bennett will be there. Tommy Ford, Breezy Johnson. So they're going to be coming over, and they usually have a fun silent auction. And it's just a great way to support our teams. So check that out. And that'll be once again tomorrow night over at Yama Sushi. So those are just a few things going on. If you're looking for things to do this week, once again, her film premiere tonight, and we have the Yama Sushi. Great event for the U.S. ski team going on tomorrow night. And then looking ahead, a few more things that are going on. We mentioned this in the Vail Daily at the beginning of the show, but Eagle County Gives Day. So there's going to be a big rally over at 4 Eagle Ranch. And it's just a big reminder and a big celebration of our nonprofits that we have and how they rely so much on the generosity of others. And if you have a certain charity that speaks to you, like, get behind it. Maybe time, treasure, talent, whether you have time to donate and give and maybe volunteer. If maybe you have a talent, maybe you're an accountant and they need some accounting help. Maybe you're a graphic designer and they need some help with their logos and things on their website. Or if you also have your treasure, that's another way to do it as well. So that is going to be at 4 Eagle Ranch, 5 to 7 p.m. for Eagle Gives Day, Eagle County Gives Day, and that'll be on the 29th, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. And then Colorado Gives Day is in early December, where it's kind of fun. You watch the meter go up and up and up and up and see how many millions of dollars we raise throughout the state. So it's pretty crazy to see. But that's a look at a few of the things going on. Let's take it to a break, and we're going to be getting ready to make some cocktails this morning on Vail Valley Live in the Gessner Restaurant here at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Welcome to Knapp Ranch, the farm. We are at 9,000 feet, and I'm here to show you where your food comes from at Knapp Harvest. This is the hard work that happens right here at the farm. Again, 9,000 feet. These are nutritious because of the cold nights. They're beautiful collard greens. We have carrots, we have beets, all fantastic and all grown right here in the valley for your enjoyment. So that means you will get them fresh, much more full of vitamins than you will at the grocery store, because we deliver them fresh every week to Knapp Harvest.
I think the more you do stuff like this, the more you realize the imperfections of food aren't necessarily imperfections. You just get really used to stuff being quote unquote perfect from the grocery store. Having everything like so uniform all the time is not really how nature works, you know? So you got to stop and wonder from time to time, like, why does everything look so perfect all the time, and what are they doing to it to make it look like that? I take that away from this place a lot.
Have I got a secret for you? Sales Spectacular from the Columbia outlet. It's not just fleece anymore. 2 for $50, mind you, which is amazing. Sorel boots are at the Columbia outlet, all from $50 to $89. Plus, with your savings card booklet, save an extra 10% off when you spend $75 or more. Castle Rock or Silverthorne, it's the place to be at the Columbia outlet. See you there.
Good morning. Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Hey, we want to remind you that you can chat during our live show. We're usually live 7:30 to 8:30, 7 days a week. And I see that we've got Paulette Anderson chiming in. Good morning from Georgia. Great to hear from you, Paulette. Good to see you. We'll say hi to Ty as well. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also like us on Facebook, set that a little alarm so you know when we're live. And I want to say hi to John Bonner watching over on our Facebook channel. So a couple different ways to say hello today. I bet it's a lot warmer in Georgia and where John is watching from. I think he's watching from Florida. It is a chilly day already. We're in the single digits as we start the show this morning. A little cold to get out there and walk the dog, and it's going to warm up a little bit. It'll warm up into the 20s, and then we will see, but only about the mid 20s. So not super duper warm. It feels more like January temperatures, right, Carlin? Then, November, we could still be riding our bikes in November sometime. But we've got 5 degrees in Beaver Creek and 4 in Vail. Or was that 3 in Vail? Can we show that again, that little graphic? Yeah, so 3 degrees currently in Vail. And then as you look at the hourly temperatures, it really just only starts to warm up by noon to about 10 degrees or so, and then we might see the storm roll out. Anything that's going to fall mostly before 11 a.m. according to the National Weather Service. Otherwise, partly sunny with a high near 24 later on today. So I think we'll see that temperature jump once that sun does come out. Now it will be clear overnight and a low around 0. Now tomorrow we're going to have more sunshine, few warmer, a few degrees higher, 28, and then still dropping down into the single digits. And then by Wednesday or Thursday, we'll have a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly after 11 a.m. And then partly sunny. Also, it's kind of a mixed bag. And then snow showers likely Thursday night into Friday, and then Friday morning, we'll see that kind of move out by about 11 a.m. And then we'll have mostly clear skies overnight. And then Saturday, we've got a sunny Saturday and a sunny Sunday. And by Sunday, we're going to get back into the upper 30s, a high near 38. And then here's a look at the snow totals, what they expect out of maybe that Thursday night, Friday storm, maybe 3 inches or so. But I can't believe it. Vail got 9 inches of snow in the last 24 hours. I'm hoping I'm reading this correctly. Copper got 2, Breckenridge got 6. So that's kind of what's happening in our region for the last 24 hours. But 9 inches new. It might surprise you. They may be opening up some more terrain. So we'll just have to see. They don't open till 9 a.m. and they go till 3:30. And that will be their time till about Christmas, and then they'll start opening things up a little bit earlier, probably around the middle to third week of December when the holiday crowds come. Then they'll start opening at 8:30. Right now, it is still 9 o'clock. And then Beaver Creek, they open next Wednesday. Excited to have that opening day with their chocolate chip cookie competition, then their tree lighting on Friday. A lot of things going on with that. So cookie time will be happening every day at 3 o'clock. That's back. They took a little break during COVID, but that is back, so we're super excited for that. But so that's a look at the weather and the mountain report. 9 inches of new. I think I would take, this is definitely, if you have the powder day rule at your office, if it snows more than 6 inches, you're going to take some time off and make a few runs. Get out there. I mean, bundle up. It is going to be cold, but that snow, when it's cold, that snow is so good. So you're going to want to maybe make a few turns. There could be some, instead of the gone fishing sign, Carlin, it's the gone skiing sign that they'll flip over, and then they'll come back in probably around 11 or so. All right, but hey, we want to tell you about this really cool, this great artist. She's a muralist, Nicole Lankowski. She did a commission work, and it happened to be for her family, for her aunt and uncle, and involves dozens of family members on a family tree that turned into a ski map. I had a chance to go check this out. So let's roll the tape. Let's find out more. We're here checking out a cool mural done by Nicole Lankowski. She's a painter and a muralist, but this was a very special project. Nicole, you had to put together a fictitious ski mountain trail map for 72 family members and incorporate them somehow into this mural.
Absolutely, and it was an incredible opportunity to play around with a ski trail map of my very own and create something super special for my family.
Yeah, so this is on a wall that's about, what, 9 by 15?
Yep, about 15 feet wide, 9 feet tall.
Okay. And this is not Vail Mountain, so it wasn't like she could just look at the back bowls or Northwoods. You had to come up with all the different runs, the peaks, and even the chairlifts.
Yes, so I did it digitally, my sketch, and drew up upon couple different ideas from a bunch of ski resorts around the country, and wanted to make something magnificent and a statement, and I think I did a pretty good job, but it was really fun.
And you know what, and as a personal tie, because she is one of the 72 family members in this family, you did this for your aunt and uncle for their Arabelle residence right here in Lion's Head.
Correct.
So you got to incorporate everybody's name into this.
Yes, and it was so much fun to be creative with these cute, whimsical types of names, just like we have here at Vail. One of my favorite trails at Vail is called Berries, and so, you know, it was really fun to kind of play around with play on words and people's names and everything, and it was a huge family collaboration.
And even the name of the mountain, it's Mount Hamel,
Yeah.
and that is the family name.
Yep.
And then you have your fictitious elevation.
Yes,
Tell
yes.
us about the significance of this.
Yes, so we're in Colorado, so of course it had to be a 14er, but the 412 is significant of the Pittsburgh area code, which is where our entire family is from. Many generations grew up there, my mom's side, my dad's side. And most of them, us, still live there, aside from me, and a few
you're
others.
Denver-based.
I am, yes,
Yeah.
I'm in Colorado, so.
Well, what's kind of funny too is there's a tie into Seven Springs. Now, Vail Resorts just purchased this, so now the Epic Pass users can go to both mountains in your family. But that was a mountain that you grew up on. You actually taught skiing there too.
Yes, I was a ski instructor there for 5 years or so, but every single one of us learned to ski there by our uncles, aunts. We never went to ski school, so and a few of us have some places there, and it's just kind of a gathering spot for us in Pennsylvania, and really special for our family.
Now, how long did this take you?
That's a good question. I wasn't here full time since
Yeah.
I split time between Morrison and Vail, so I'd say about 3 to 4 days a week for about 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours a day for maybe 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
And I loved every moment of it. And when I was here by myself, sometimes I would paint into the night, 3, 4 in the morning, and be like, I need to go to bed. But it's so much fun, and I don't get tired of it. This is exactly what I love to do, and I know that I chose the right career because I don't get ever tired of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's super
and
fun.
how creative, and just to be able to put the whole family in, and you've got kind of different peaks for the different siblings, and
Correct.
Then, you know, your generation, the second cousin generation, and then I heard there's a new baby that was just born, so they need to add she needs to have a new run.
Yes, so I left a few blank spaces because our family is still growing, but yeah, my mom and her siblings, she's one of 6, and so her parents are in there, my aunts and uncles, my cousins and I, and then my cousin's children. So we're gonna stop at 4 generations because we're running out of room. But maybe by the time the 5th one comes around, I'll have to make another one.
What a cool idea. And hey, she can do commission work. Maybe you're not going to do one for 72 family members, but if you wanted to do a smaller work for maybe, 25 family members or just even your own little family, this is a cool idea.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a dream come true for me. I don't, my creativity doesn't just stop at murals either.
Yeah.
I do other paintings, but I love a challenge, so if anyone out there has a 200-person family, bring it on. That would be super fun.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, once again, this is her personal family, but it's a project that is stunning. It's inside one of the residences at Arabelle, 9 feet by 15 feet. Super cool. Great job, Nicole.
Thank you,
All
Trisha.
right, thanks for sharing this with us.
Sure, thank you.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatssilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Well, we are in the Gessner restaurant here at the Grand Hyatt Vail with Carrie Clay. She's their food and beverage director, and yesterday we were meeting her and she was telling us about one of the new cocktails at the Grand Hyatt Vail, and it is called the S'mores Espressotini, and it's a s'mores themed martini espresso style, and it looks gorgeous, Carrie.
It tastes even better. I was hoping that maybe we could show you one, some of the ingredients for our s'mores espresso martini.
Okay, yeah, this is something, you know what, when you come off the slopes and you just need a little pick-me-up because you have a dinner reservation at 8 o'clock or something, you got to keep going. And this is a good way to do it. Or maybe you're having it as, something with lunch, or, people do have morning cocktails too.
There's coffee in there.
There's coffee in there to get your day going. So tell us about the process and kind of some of the ingredients that we're going to be using. And I just love, if you know how you eat with your eyes first, you taste with your eyes first, this looks so visually appealing.
It does. Thankfully, it's a very fun cocktail to make and pretty easy. So what we start with is a chocolate rim dipped in crushed graham crackers. And we're going to go and do that in piece by piece. So we've got a little bit of chocolate ready to go. I'm going to set that there. And we're going to get the rim nice and chocolatey. Because what's a s'mores without chocolate?
Oh, yeah, my favorite part.
And then a little bit of our graham cracker crust.
Oh, wait, the graham cracker is my favorite part. Oh, I love it. Okay, so a little chunky graham cracker.
And then from there, now we have the good stuff. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of Breckenridge vodka. We should put this over fresh ice. You want to shake it really nice and well. Again, that's 1.5 ounces. A half ounce of Kahlua.
And I like how you're using, the Breckenridge vodka.
Yeah, stay local. A little bit of vanilla vodka, 1/2 ounce. And then just a touch of simple syrup. So I do about a second pour. And our final and probably most important ingredient will be fresh brewed espresso. We do 1.5 ounces of the fresh brewed espresso. All right, over ice. And now we're going to give her a shake. I like to give it a full 10 seconds because I give it a nice froth.
Yeah, good froth, get everything blended in there. The ice is going to chill everything down, get it ready to put in your glass. And then we have the garnishes.
And that's going to be Trisha's part to do today. We're going to let her toast the marshmallow.
Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at that awesome froth. Okay.
All right. So now for my favorite part will be the torching of the marshmallow. So please pick your favorite.
Okay.
We have a little butane fire over here.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait.
So you just press the little side button.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's some fire. You might get a little bit closer.
Okay, a little closer.
There you go.
All right, here, camera. See, we're getting in there. We're adding the bronzer.
Look at that.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, there we go. On fire.
That one's hers.
Okay.
And 3 espresso beans, final touch.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is so good. It's fun playing with this butane gun, too.
Well, and I guess the best part is a little bit of a cheers.
Okay, a little cheers. So this is the s'mores espressotini that you're going to find here at Grand Hyatt Vail. Let's taste it. I got a little graham cracker right there, too.
Chocolate.
So good. And just lots of flavors. The presentation is amazing. This could actually be dessert, too.
It could. It goes so many different ways. So it's something a part of our new winter cocktail menu. We're really excited to just roll out, and hopefully we get a chance to see you all here.
Yeah, so we've got the lobby bar, which is beautiful. They just got their holiday tree, looks gorgeous. And then we have a Gessner restaurant. I know that you are doing Restaurant Week this week. I was here on Saturday.
How was it?
It was great.
Good. We are doing a 2-course meal. You can choose your starter or your dessert as your 2 courses, and then entree also as an option. We have Chef Pascal's famous chicken fried chicken, which we're stoked to have, as well as a local Colorado Boulder trout.
Yes.
Both are phenomenal. So you can also do it as a 3-course.
Yeah, just at $8 and it'll be 3 courses. I had the trout and I had the onion soup with it, and then my friend had the chicken fried chicken, she had the salad, and then you had a great value on a Chalk Hill wine. So we decided to split the bottle with that, and it was perfect. And then also, Yoshimi Pop-Up. There is sushi over here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, and you guys are doing a great roll with a beer.
We do a daily roll. Our chef gets to pick his favorite roll and offer that to our guests, as well as one of our draft beers, Sapporo. And so a nice little sushi and beer to do that. And that's Tuesday through Saturday that we're doing the Yoshimi.
Okay, yeah, you can come right through, get the valet, stop on by, come to Grand Hyatt Vail, check out the s'mores, Espressotini, or some of the restaurant week deals, which go through the 23rd of November. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Thank you.
It was delicious.
Glad you enjoyed.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
Well, we are back here at our Vail Valley Live studios. We were just at the Gessner Bar checking out the S'mores Espressotini, which is one of their new cocktails that is on the list for winter. And I just love the high-end crafted cocktails. The work that goes into them, the creativity, even with just the appearances with the garnish. You know, this has the chocolate rim and the crushed graham cracker on there. And then we flamed up the s'mores. When I saw it, I was like, wait, how are we going to get that? We don't have a fire. Well, they had that little fire gun. That was pretty fun to use. Mine caught fire, but it was still really good. But I wanted to bring this because, you know, we were just at Gessner for Restaurant Week. I was there on Saturday, and this is something that just started last Friday. It's going until Wednesday, the 23rd, so it's a bit longer than a week. It includes restaurants at Beaver Creek as well as Vail, and you can check out their website, Dining at Altitude. Kind of gives you a list of who's participating. Here, let's stop at Stoke and Rye. So Stoke and Rye, that is the brand new Maya. It was formerly the Maya restaurant at the West End. So what they're offering for $20.22, they always kind of coincide it with the year. So last year it was 22.21. Next year it'll be 22.23. You're going to get a choice of Pijou wines, whether that's going to be their Sauvignon Blanc or their Cabernet Sauv, or you can get a Mosette, and then it's going to be their 2014 version of that. And then with your wine, then you're going to get a choice of one of their small plates. pan-seared bacon wrapped scallops. We've got beef tartare. We have mushroom ravioli. We have smoked oysters. And you know what? I think I've tried all of that. Maybe not the beef tartare. We were there with our whole Vail Valley Live group this summer. And we got to try so many fun things on the menu. So you're going to get that small plate and that great glass of wine, especially from Pijou, for $20.22. Sometimes you're just paying $20 for the glass of wine. Now, last night, I went to 8100. Now, this is over at Beaver Creek. It's in the Park Hyatt Beaver Creek. The restaurant's been around forever. They just did a really cool expansion, remodel of their deck. They have the pergola. They've got the big screen TVs out there. So that'll be a fun place to operate ski this summer. But their restaurant deal is their watermelon feta salad with strawberries, really tasty. It was so flavorful. So that's their salad. And then their main course is a chicken, just delicious. It comes with like a creamed spinach and quinoa. And then dessert. Okay, so now you can either get the salad and the main, or the main and dessert. So our friend got the chocolate sphere. So what they do is they pour kind of like a hot chocolate over the spear, and then it kind of breaks up. So you have chocolate melting into more chocolate. It was delicious. We had 6 spoons there. We had 6 of us. And I probably ate the most of it, even though I didn't order it, but it was delicious. So 8100 is another place you can go. I've already been to El Segundo for the tacos and the margaritas. It's just, there's so many things going on. Now, a few of the other places that I think you could check out are going to be Mo's Barbecue. They are doing their double wide. It's a pound of pork, and then you're going to get 2 pints of sides, and then either cornbread, or you can get 4 buns, and that's a great family meal. Bring it on home. You're good to go. So there's lots of things that you can check out. If you want to go up to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for $2.22, they're giving you a drip coffee as well as a cookie. So just a little snack to start your day. So you can go through that as well. So lots of fun things. So we're looking at, and a restaurant week is continuing all the way through Wednesday the 23rd, which is Beaver Creek's opening day and the day before Thanksgiving. So no dieting, no fasting before this, because you gotta try all these restaurant deals. All right, hey, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we've got Meredith on the line talking about her film camps, and their premieres that they'll be doing tonight at the Riverwalk Theater. Stay tuned.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson here at the Grand Hyatt Studios in Vail. But on the line, we have our very own Meredith Kirkman, and she's not hosting today. She actually is playing another role of a filmmaker. And she's got a great event that's going on this evening. So we wanted to check in with her and support her, and also let you know how you can be a part of this. And this event is going on this evening, 5:30 to 7:30, over at the Riverwalk. And it's just a wonderful wonderful way to support youth and film aspirations and filmmaker dreams. And she's done so much of this for the last couple of years. So is she ready? Is she on the line? Okay, bring her in. Good morning, Meredith. How are you? Hey,
I'm doing so good.
I know that on opening day you had the Moe and Chandon vending machine champagne. We made s'mores espressotinis today, so you'll have to try one. Maybe after
I
your
saw
event
that
today.
segment. I saw that segment and it was so delicious. It was getting my taste buds going for the morning, but I'm doing well. I am just looking out at the windows and it's snowing. It's just a peaceful start to the morning, but it is an exciting day. As you mentioned, we are holding a premiere, and this is the third premiere we've had since launching her film camp, but it is the first one where we are inviting the public to. So, it's an exciting opportunity just to see the work we've done over the past couple of years. And we are showing 3 original films, one from 2020 called Elena, and it's about a girl who's not selected for a role at her dance studio. And so, in her disappointment, her abuela inspires her to put on her own performance. And actually, you were in this one.
I know.
So I
Meredith
can't wait
called
for
me up
you
and
to see this one.
she's like, I need you for like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, yeah, yeah. So you use some people in the community as well as the students.
Definitely. Yeah, and that was our very first one. And fun fact about that, well, sad fact about that film, I severely sprained my ankle before the first take. So I was in crutches, but we still pushed through, and that's like the big lesson with film production in general to teach these kids is that so much is not in your control, and you got to push through the obstacles and the adversity, and sometimes happy accidents come out of it. So there's so many lessons that film production teaches these girls. So that's one of my favorite parts of the process. And then the second film we're showing is called Decision Day, and it is about a high school senior that looks to her childhood idols to help her make a decision where to go to college. And so she looks to Frida Kahlo, Katherine Johnson from NASA, and RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So, it's a little bit of magical realism. Her posters come to life and they all share wisdom and advice to her. And it's really touching. And we also have local actors in this, including Beth Swearingen starring as RBG, and Quinn Kelly plays the lead in that. So that happened last summer, and it's really a great film. And we had a nice team of emerging filmmakers, professional filmmakers that came in and really teamed up with these aspiring filmmakers who are about in, middle school, high school age. Yeah. So that is one of my favorite films we've done so far.
Okay, awesome. And now who comes up with these scripts? Are you getting scripts from other writers and aspiring writers and then you guys act it out? Or how do these stories come about?
Yeah, so that is what happened for those 2 films. I kind of bring in some filmmakers that I say are emerging, around our age, 20-somethings that are looking for this experience and really have something to say. So we've worked with about 4 different writers to collaborate on those scripts. And then this summer, due to some shorter timelines, I didn't really bring in a team this summer. We actually brought the film enrichment to the Youth Power 365 summer camps, the middle school summer camps. So it was a bit shorter of a timeline. Each of these films that we did this summer, I had about 6 hours with them. So there was a decent amount outside of that. And so it was very much skimming the surface, but the summer camp was themed hero. So we really used the hero's journey to create a new film. And so this summer, we created an original film called Hot Lunch. And it is about 3 girls that are dared to go break the curse on the cafeteria. And so it's a Ghostbuster, theme.
Okay.
And they really created it this time. So I think that's really fantastic, and I want to continue incorporating their stories and their ideas, because even in middle school, I'm just so surprised on their creativity, their capabilities. They're really natural filmmakers.
Oh yeah. Well, and you know what? That's such a part of part of my youth was play and putting on skits and plays with my sisters, my cousins, my brother, and like we'd have the fireplace hearth as the stage, and then we'd gather all the parents around. Like, it's a natural part of play, but then to take it to the next level and then have it be filmed, and now they get to watch it. That's really cool to really go from just beginning, middle, end, and see the finished product.
That's exactly right. That's one of my favorite parts, is really they get to see all of the phases of the film production, because it's all cool. Each phase is tricky and fun at the same time. So I'm so excited for them to be able to walk into Riverwalk Theater, which some of them haven't even been to a movie theater, which is crazy. So I'm so excited to give them that opportunity, and let alone most of them are seeing their face on the big screen. So I think it's gonna be really touching for them to see the final product, since we worked on it this summer, and they're gonna feel like movie stars.
They are, I know. And then so how old are these kids? What's the age range?
This summer we had middle schoolers. In our decision day, we had a few high schoolers involved too. So we're definitely trying to incorporate the high schoolers coming in. There's a lot of good peer-to-peer mentorship opportunities that can happen then, and that's also why I do bring in some of these emerging filmmakers that live in Chicago and LA, and we'll fly them in here, and they're really getting that experience of true filmmaking.
Oh yeah, and we just saw some behind the scenes footage. I love it. You got like the boom mic, you got all the, and then someone's, yelling action. They really get to play a lot of different roles. It's not just on camera. It can be a lot of things where people feel more comfortable operating the camera or calling the shots. So people really get to see where their skills are. And I bet you see a lot of change. Even in the few short days that this project goes on, you probably see a lot of growth in that time.
Oh yeah, their confidence grows so much from day one. They really come in so timid, because most of them have never really been involved with either acting in front of the camera or all the crew jobs that happen behind the camera. And that's what I think this is so cool, is that we do get to expose them to so many jobs that happen behind the camera, because everyone knows the actors. It's what we see as the audience, but it takes a village behind the camera, and so they get to really feel out all the different roles and switch around, but to see them take some leadership and really say, like, I want to be working with the camera, or they're holding the boom, they really grow to love these positions. And by the end, their bond is stronger, and we've created original art. So it really is just like such a touching process that I'm honored to bring to the youth here. And I still learn so much every single production we do. So I'm also grateful for that.
Okay, well, we're excited to see this. So 5:30, and it'll go until 7:30. So, hey, bring the kids, bring the little siblings. Some of the younger brothers and sisters that want to see their older siblings do this. And it's going to be over at the Riverwalk Theater, which is such a great community theater. They do so many things for the public and organizations like this. And Youth Power 365 does so much. That's the educational arm of the Vail Valley Foundation. So, we're lucky to have you, Meredith, do this. You've got such expertise. I was saying earlier that you debuted your film. It was at the 2019 Vail Film Festival.
That's correct. Yep. Before the film festivals kind of turned virtual, they're definitely coming back after the pandemic. But I felt so lucky to be involved in a film festival for the first time in my backyard.
I know.
It definitely helped my confidence, and it was one of my favorite memories.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll see you tonight. I'll be there. We'll be doing some Q&A. I know you got a busy day to prepare for all this, and you're probably wrapping up some loose ends. So we're going to let you go. Cheers, girl. Okay, awesome. This is a great program that they're doing. So it is Youth Power 365, her film camp. They're going to have a couple films that they're going to be screening this evening. So come on down to the Riverwalk Theater, 5:30 to 7:30. It's absolutely free. We'll be back with just a bit more of Vail Valley Live. Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live on this rather chilly Tuesday morning. We're looking at single digits right now and a few little snow flurries around and cloud cover with us as well. 6 degrees over at Beaver Creek, 4 over at Vail. It's raised 1 degree in the hour that we've been with you. And you can look at the hour by hour and it doesn't really get much warmer. We won't really see that until this cloud cover moves out and then the sun comes out. We'll have some sun this afternoon. That'll reach us into probably the mid-20s. For today. Our chance of snow is about a 30% chance of snow, mainly before 11 a.m. Otherwise, we're going to have a clear night and cold temperatures. It's going to be 0, the big goose egg tonight. So keep those pets warm. And wow, if you're going out for an early jog tomorrow morning, bundle up. You're going to need it. And then for the rest of tomorrow, we'll have the sunshine come out. We'll be a few degrees warmer, up into the upper 20s. And then for Thursday, we start to see the temperatures get into the 30s once again, but we also have a chance of snow showers, and about a 40% chance of showers according to the National Weather Service, mainly after 11 a.m. That'll stick with us for the evening. Throughout Thursday night, we could see about a 60% chance of snow showers, and then on Friday, a 20% chance of showers before 11, and then we see the sunshine move in, and we're going to have a sunny weekend as well. We're going to have sunshine on Saturday, sunshine on Sunday. Saturday, a high near 30 once again, so just hovering right below that freezing mark. And then on Sunday, we're going to bust above it. We're going to be right around 38 degrees. So that will be good news. And wow, 9 inches of new snow at Vail. I can't believe it. But that's what the reports are. We've checked 2 different sources, and that's what they're saying. So who knew that that little sleepy storm was going to actually produce some accumulation? But it did. Copper Mountain, which just opened yesterday, they got 2. Breckenridge got 6. So it just kind of lets you know like what was happening throughout here and then over Vail Pass into Summit County, what they were getting in the way the storm was tracking. So Beaver Creek, not quite open yet. That opens next Wednesday. But they've been blowing snow, especially with these colder temperatures. So really exciting to see that. But we're having Beaver Creek open next week, and then it will pretty much be open all around. You know, I think maybe there's a few throughout the state of Colorado that open the day after Thanksgiving, but get your Epic Pass out. The Epic Pass prices go up on November 20th, so take advantage of the deals, the savings. If you get your pass, you also get some discounts on lodging and food and some other great perks. So go to epicpass.com to learn more about this and everything, so you can check it out. But thank you for joining us for today's show. Super exciting to check out the brand new cocktails that they're serving up at the Grand Hyatt Vail in their lobby bar and Gessner restaurant. This is called the S'mores Espressotini. So it's a martini, but it's an espresso martini. And then we've got the s'mores flavor, of course. And then they've also got this Cascade Gimlet. Maybe we'll make that next week, Carlin, don't you think? That'd be kind of fun. But great stuff there. Super fun to have Carrie join us. She's their food and beverage director. And come on in. They are doing Restaurant Week here. And then Restaurant Week continues all the way till next Wednesday. So lots of things going on. Are we going to take a look outside? Okay, we're not going to do that today. Hey, but it's crisp and a little cloudy right now. That's what we're looking at. So stay warm, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I want to say hi to Emma. She said, yay, Meredith. All right, Emma's watching from Missouri this morning. We miss you, Emma. So good to hear from her, and it was good to hear from Paulette in Georgia. It's a lot warmer down in Georgia, I'm sure. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you do want to chat with us, you can always do so during the live show. And then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and like us on our Facebook page and set that alarm so you know when we're going live so you don't miss a thing. We'll see you tomorrow.